Hey everyone, it's Nicole or Nicole's New Beginning. Just thought I'd come in today to give you an update. It's been a couple weeks. I wanted to wait till after my 6-week post-op appointment to give you guys an update. So I had that on Tuesday, so a couple days ago. It's Thursday today. And it was actually my 6 week and 1 day post-op. But they said everything looks really good and I'm doing excellent. And that I can start doing more strenuous activities like lifting things and that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about that because last week my really good friend Chelsea and I joined a gym, and we had been going to the gym, pretty regularly last week, and I just was doing more like cardio and like leg work and stuff like that. Not a lot of lifting or strain on my abdomen, just because I wasn't sure, what the doctor would say about that. So, but then we also signed up with a personal trainer. So he's really awesome. He does kick our butts for sure, and we're really exhausted and sore for the next few days afterwards. But we've had 2 sessions so far. One was on Monday, so that was before my pre-op, but it was technically the 6 week post-op. So, or excuse me, it was before my post-op appointment. But it was technically 6 weeks, so I figured it was probably okay. We did a lot of leg work that day, so we did some ab cardio too, but we didn't do a whole lot, so I wasn't too nervous about it. Yesterday was our second session with him, and that's when we were getting ready to do like the arms and that kind of stuff. So, and that was a challenge for sure. All of this has been pretty crazy. I'm pretty really excited about everything, and I'm hoping that with joining the gym and joining a trainer that I'll be able to, meet my goal and, maybe even quicker than I originally thought. So as I said last time in my last video, I was at a stall or a plateau, which I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it really to last as long as it did. So actually, it lasted up until about late last week. I still was at 249.9 or 249 or something like that, which is exactly what I was at my 2 week post-op appointment. So, it lasted for 4 weeks and, pretty much almost 4 weeks. Because I think it was going on maybe a day or two before I actually went to my appointment, my 2 week appointment. But, so, I wasn't getting discouraged because I did know, and I was, kind of expecting that to happen. But I just didn't expect it to last that long. I figured as long as I keep eating healthy and pushing myself farther as far as exercise goes. Obviously, after my 2 week appointment, I was able to introduce solid foods back into my, life. So I knew that was going to be obviously going from drinking, liquid, like just protein shakes and that kind of stuff, to having solid food. I knew that it was going to, make a change, it wasn't going to come off as drastically as it was before. So I was expecting it. I just, as I said, wasn't expecting it to last that long. So, basically I just kept at it. I kept exercising, my husband and I, and then Chelsea and I. Chelsea and I would go to the gym. We went to the gym Monday and Wednesday, and then Tuesday and Thursday, and Friday, my husband and I walked. Tuesday and Thursday, we walked at least 3 miles, and I was trying to push myself a little bit harder to walk a little bit faster. I've got pretty short legs, so it's a challenge for me to walk fast at all, but I was going pretty good, and I even jogged a little bit, so my husband, said he could definitely see an improvement in the way that I've been walking. And then Friday, my husband and I went down to see my parents, and my sister, and my sister and my mom and I went for a walk on Friday night. And we only were able to go about 2.3 miles, just because one of us had to use the restroom. Was not me, that's okay. Anyway, so we, had to cut it a little bit short. But I was really proud of myself, and it really made me feel good. And everything, just because my mom is a pretty petite person. She's even shorter. She's shorter. I'm 5'3". She's shorter than I am, by maybe an inch or two. But she's, thinner. She's not, I mean, I guess she's considered a little bit chunky, but she's not anywhere near as heavy as I am. Same with my sister. She's a little bit heavier than my mom, but not too much. But anyways, they were not able to keep up with me on the walk. So I was really surprised about that. And they were commenting on how impressed that they were that I was able to keep up that quick pace the whole time, even up a little hill that we went on. Saturday, my sister did not want to go. She was not interested in going again. So my mom and I and my husband went. And my mom did a little bit better that day, keeping up with me. She still fell behind a little bit, but not as bad as much as on Friday. And we actually went longer. We went 2.89 miles, just because we live in a really small town, or they do, and where I grew up at too. And sorry, the lighting in here is not great. Sorry. And so we actually went a little bit longer, and we had to go up a very steep hill. It's paved and everything. It's on a road. It's in a subdivision, but it goes up a pretty steep hill, and I was able to do it without slowing down or stopping, and and I was very proud of myself. So, I don't know, just I guess little victories make you feel good, and makes it, it's nice to know that things are working, that I'm becoming healthier, even if I'm not like dropping weight drastically. My heart is healthier, so excuse me. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to report. Oh, so anyways, I was talking about my stall. So, yeah. After I got back from my family's house, it was Sunday. So Monday morning, I weighed myself, and I had actually gotten down to 245. So I lost a few pounds over, late last week to over the weekend, just by the stuff that I was doing at the gym, I guess, and then the more walking, quicker walking and stuff last week. The only thing I really changed in my diet, I decided, so usually, I'll get like, the good portion size of protein, so maybe like 3.5 to 4 ounces sometimes, of the protein, usually like 3 to 3.5, of like a chicken, like a lean protein. And then I'll do like a 1/4 cup to 1/2 cup of like, if it's green beans, because they're, healthier for you, I do have 1/2 cup. If it's like corn or something, I'll have more like a 1/4 cup. And then I would like have like a tiny little 1/4 cup of a starch of some sort. Sometimes my husband and I make homemade macaroni and cheese, and I'll have like a 1/4 cup of that, or homemade mashed potatoes, 1/4 cup of that. And usually by the time I eat my chicken and my vegetable, I only can take maybe, if at all, like 1 bite of the starch anyways. So I figured, I would just cut that out completely, like the pasta or the potato, just because I'm not going to be able to eat that much of it anyways. And so what's the point of, as of right now, I feel like it would be a better choice for me just to have my protein and my vegetables. And then if I want to have some fruit, if I'm still hungry, which I'm generally not. Usually after the protein, I'm like pretty close to being done. And then I take, then I eat the vegetable or some of the vegetable, and I'm satisfied. I've never I've never overfilled my sleeve, so I've never felt like really uncomfortable or anything. I know that my sleeve might be bigger than some people's. I hear like some people, I think a couple people have mentioned that they have a hard time even getting just the protein in. So, and that's, 3 ounces. So I know that my pouch or my sleeve is going to be, is a little bit larger than other people's, I guess probably because of the amount of food I ate before the surgery. Even though I really, until after the surgery, I really did not realize how much food I ate. Like, I don't even eat, like maybe like a 1/4 of what I used to eat, and I thought I wasn't over even eating, which is kind of a surprise. But Anyway, so that's pretty much it. I look forward to hearing any comments or advice for people. I basically have been just eating chicken. Every once in a while we'll have steak, but I'm trying to stick more to the lean protein, less red meat. Um, any suggestions on like fish recipes, good ways to cook fish. My husband hates fish. He cannot stand it. He doesn't like the way it smells. So I'm having a hard time convincing him to let me make fish in the house. Um, well, I guess not really a hard time convincing him. He's fine with it. He's just not looking forward to it. I think he'd rather me um, make something like on the barbecue outside, like grill it or something outside. And I've never cooked fish in my life, so I have no idea. So any like YouTube videos I've been watching, some of them have good recipes. Any advice from you guys would be great, as far as how to cook it on a grill outside, the best way to keep it moist and everything. And healthy. So, all right, everyone, I guess it's been about 10 minutes, so I'll wrap it up. Hopefully I'll be back within the next couple weeks and you'll see me maybe have lost a few more pounds. All right, everyone have a great day, a great rest of your week, and enjoy your weekend. Thanks. Bye.